Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sitting down to film my September favorites. I can't believe how quickly this month went by again. I say that literally in every video, but I actually have so many products that I'm excited to share with you guys. I have some skin and hair products, which I don't always have to share with you, so I'm really excited about that. Of course, we have a ton of makeup to talk about. I also have some tools. So there's a lot of things that I really loved this month, so let's just get right into it. We're gonna start with skin, and then we'll move into like hair, and then makeup, and then tools at the end. This is the first thing I wanted to talk about. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Pumpkin Enzyme Mask. I bought this earlier this month and I've been using it maybe like once every week, sometimes once every 2 weeks depending on my schedule. You guys, this smells so good. I really wish you could smell it through the camera. It smells like pumpkin pie, like actual pumpkin pie. And the thing that I've really liked about this is it has AHAs in it, so it's going to exfoliate the skin, and there's also little beads in here. Yeah, it's aluminum oxide crystals that help to kind of physically exfoliate, and then the AHAs and the enzymes help to kind of eat away at the dead skin. I feel like this is such a beautiful mask on my skin. Since I'm used to using acids and things like that, this does not make me red at all. It does not irritate my skin. And after I use this, I noticed that my skin looks really smooth, really bright, really toned. It has been one of my favorite masks, and it's something that I noticed a difference with when I used it even the first time. So I actually used this last night, and I feel like today my skin looks extra smooth. This is amazing. I would highly recommend it, and it's also such a fun mask to use in the fall because it just smells so delicious. So I've been really loving that. I have a second face mask that I have been equally loving. This is the Ole Henriksen Fat Glow Facial. Now this mask smells like bubblegum. It smells really good, and it has a really unique texture where it's kind of sticky on the skin. It's like a bubblegum pink, and you put it on your hands and massage it into the skin, and it will kind of turn white, and then you let it sit there for about 15 minutes. Oh, just so you know, I usually use this for about 6 minutes. It says to use it for 3 to 7 minutes. I feel like my skin can handle a little more. If I've been using a lot of acids, I will move down to like 3 to 4 minutes. Just wanted to mention that. But anyways, yeah, for this one, you leave it on for 15 minutes, and this has so many amazing ingredients in it, and it's such a different formula that I wasn't sure if I was going to love it after first trying it, but I absolutely do, and I do notice a difference. This has clay in it. What else does it have? Nordic birch sap. It has PHAs in it, and it really just plumps the skin. It exfoliates a little bit, and then there's clay in here, so it actually pulls out impurities. It's kind of like a one and done situation, and you can use this before makeup if you just need a little boost and you want your skin to be smooth and really plump and glowy. It works great before you apply makeup, or I will use this at night and then go in with my skincare afterwards, and I wake up with beautiful smooth skin. So these two masks have been on rotation this month, and I really do feel like I'm noticing a huge difference. And it takes a lot for a product to impress me, especially when it comes to skin, because I do have really sensitive skin. I look for specific things, so those two things have been awesome. Okay, this next item is a hair mask that I received in the mail from Briogeo, and I love Briogeo so much, and I literally died when I saw this, you guys. Look at this limited edition hair mask from Briogeo. Is this not the cutest thing you have ever seen? So this is the Honey Moisture Deep Conditioning Mask. I don't know how many of you are familiar with their other deep conditioning mask that comes in the little tub. I use that all the time, and it's basically that formula but just with honey inside of it. So if you're a fan of that formula, you're gonna really love this. They actually both have the same amount of product in it. I kind of was curious because for some reason this looks kind of small and it looks like it might not have as much product, but both have 8 ounces if you're wondering. This smells so good. It smells like honey. It is the cutest thing. I love to see it every day in my shower. It's seriously so cute. I like to use it in the ends of my hair, and I'll use it maybe once a week. And I'll run it through the ends of my hair, and sometimes I'll bring like a little hair tie, and I will tie my hair up in a bun and just let it sit there throughout my entire shower for, I try to do it for at least 10 to 15 minutes, and then I rinse it out. It just adds extra hydration into your hair, and it makes your hair smell so good, especially this one. So I wanted to share that. One thing I wanted to mention is I've noticed when you're using this, it's best to like shake the bottle down and get the product at the bottom. Otherwise, if you try to just squeeze it, his little belly gets concaved and it's hard to pop back out. So just something I wanted to mention, but I can't get enough of this, and I'm really sad that it's limited edition because it is so cute. Okay, we're gonna talk about a nail polish, and this is kind of something that might be cheating, okay, because I just put this on like 4 days ago, but I already know it's gonna be what I wear for the rest of the month, basically. This is the Ciate London Geology nail polish in the shade Moon Dust. I tried this out in my Allure Best of Beauty award winner videos. It was the high-end nail polish that I chose. I'll have that video linked down below if you guys want to see it, but I can't get enough of this nail polish. It's one of the most beautiful, unique shades, and the formula so far has been good. I've had this on my nails for about 4 days now, and I've had no issues with it, but I wanted to kind of give it a little shout out in here. I'm so in love with this, and oh wow, it kind of matches my eye look today. Didn't plan that, but I definitely wanted to mention that. I've been talking about this a ton and I absolutely love it. This is the NARS Tinted Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base, and you guys have probably seen me use this in like all of my tutorials this month. I used to be somebody who didn't really care for eyeshadow primers. I didn't think that they did anything. The thing I love about the tinted one, and this is the light shade that I use, it comes in darker shades, but the thing I like about it is it kind of combines all the steps that I used to do as far as doing concealer and then setting it with a powder. I like to have something with a tint in it because it kind of covers up any discoloration, so I really do like that about this. When it dries down, it has a little bit of a powdery finish, but when you go and buff in eyeshadows over top of it, somehow it like melts and blends into the eyelid way better than what I am used to, and so I really do notice a difference with every single eyeshadow that I've put on top of this. Also, my eyeshadow lasts all day, it doesn't crease, which is another thing that I was always worried about when it came to an eyeshadow primer, so I wanted to throw that in my favorites because I've been using it every single day. Alright, let's move into eyeshadow palettes. There are 3 that I want to talk about. Of course, the first is the So Jaded Kathleen Lights and ColourPop palette. I did 4 looks with this on my channel this month. I will have those linked down below if you guys want to see them. This is such a beautiful, versatile palette. I absolutely loved every single look that I was able to create with it, and there's still so many more that I want to create. The ColourPop eyeshadow formula is fabulous. It has really cute packaging. I just really like this palette, and I've been using this nonstop. I love how I can do really fun looks, really colorful looks, really neutral everyday looks. I have loved this, so that's definitely been a top palette of mine this month. The second palette that I cannot get enough of is the Anastasia Jackie Aina palette. This is stunning. It's actually what I have on my eyes today. I decided to use this palette because I've already done so many looks with the So Shaded palette on my channel. So I used the pink and purple tones, and then I put Trust Issues right here to highlight the inner corner, and I just think that adds something really special and nice. The Anastasia formula is fabulous. These colors are absolutely beautiful for fall. I actually did create a look using these tones in a video earlier this month, which I'll have linked down below if you guys want to watch that. But you can make the most stunning like fall, bronzy, grungy eye looks with this, or you can go in a direction like this and do something a little bit more fun with color. This is beautiful. I love the packaging of this. So I knew that this was going to be a favorite of mine as soon as I tried it actually. And the third palette that I've really been loving is the Urban Decay Naked Honey palette. So this palette is definitely for someone who likes neutral tones. There's definitely not pops of color in here, but there are really fun yellow gold shades in here. I really like how you can do an everyday look with some of the matte tones, or you can do something really fun and golden and kind of fall inspired using this palette as well. It's a great fall palette. I wanted to give that a shout out too. These 3 palettes are what I've been rotating through this entire month. I also did a tutorial with this on my channel this month, so I'll have that down below as well. Alright, let's move on to complexion. I have a foundation that I seriously have not stopped wearing this month, and it's wild because I've been trying so many complexion products, so many foundations from drugstore all the way up to super expensive foundations, and this is the one that I seriously feel is the most reliable out of everything I've tried so far. It wears beautifully on my skin. The finish is gorgeous. It's what I have on my face right now. This is the Believe Beauty Skin Finish Foundation, you guys. The wild thing about this is it's $5. I don't understand how they did this because truly out of all of my foundations, this is really the one that I've been reaching for over everything, no matter what the price is. Even though I've tried so many foundations and there've been some good ones, this is seriously the one that I get the most excited to wear. I'm not joking. The way that it wears on my skin is beautiful. It never gets overly oily on me, and the thing I love most is throughout the day it kind of gives like a dewy glass skin effect, but again, it does not get greasy, it does not separate on me. I am obsessed with this foundation. I wear the shade Nude. It's the perfect match for me, and I knew that this was going to be in my favorites video. I love this so much. If you have a Dollar General near you and you haven't tried this, out of everything I'm talking about today, you have to try this foundation. It is so good. Something else that I've been really loving from Believe Beauty, and I actually forgot to apply apply this to my face today. I was just kind of doing my makeup and I forgot, but I can't get enough of their highlighter as well. This is the Radiant Finish highlighter in the shade Champagne Kiss. I usually reach for this when I'm doing more of a warm toned eye. I just feel like the golden champagne undertone in this highlighter really does complement any eye look like that. This is not glittery. It melts into the skin. I absolutely love it, and I knew I had to mention this as well. So if you're at Dollar General, maybe go ahead and add this to your cart as well. Again, I use the shade Champagne Kiss. It's buildable. It's beautiful. Oh, I'm obsessed with that. Oh my gosh, I have another foundation I wanted to talk about. Hang on. Okay, this is another foundation that really impressed me this month, and it happens to be drugstore as well. I don't know, this wears beautifully on my skin too. It's a little bit more dewy, but I absolutely love it. It's the NYX Born to Glow Naturally Radiant Foundation. I don't know if there's much more to say than that, but I absolutely love how this wears. Again, this one's gonna be a little bit more dewy than the Believe Beauty one, but the coverage is there. They're both buildable. This has been a go-to as well. I actually want to try mixing these. I don't think I've done that before, and I have been loving both these foundations. Okay, I have a brow product that I cannot put down. This is the NYX Bear With Me Brow Setter. I have it through my brows today. There is something about this brow gel that gives me the best feathery brows. I like to run it through and then I'll kind of press the brows down into the skin, and I just love the effect that it gives. I have used this pretty much every day and I absolutely love it. It lasts all day in my brows and it just gives a very different feathered effect. I have a lot of brow gels that I like, but this one gives fullness and featheriness, but doesn't feel drying or crusty on the brows either, but it holds all day. I've been in love with this, so I wanted to tell you guys about that as well. Okay, we have some tools to talk about. So earlier this month, I filmed a video trying out the Allure drugstore winners from the Allure Best of Beauty Awards, and I picked up this Real Techniques set. This is the Everyday Essentials set, and it comes with 4 brushes and also a sponge. This was just at Walmart. I think it was $20. I bought it because I needed this brush, which won an award, but I've been obsessed with all of it. I've been so in love with this brush. Obviously, it's amazing for highlight. You could also use it to set the under eyes. This has been my go-to foundation brush. I love Real Techniques foundation brushes, and I love that this is in there. It's been amazing. It's kind of like both a paddle brush and a buffing brush all in one, so I've really been enjoying that. I haven't really gotten too much use out of this powder brush yet, and it's probably because I have my go-tos, but it comes in the set and it's actually beautiful. It's really, really nice. I almost feel like this would be a good bronzer brush, but I haven't tried it for bronzer, I don't think. Did I? I don't know. I also absolutely love this brush right here. This is the Real Techniques 300 Deluxe Crease Brush. This is beautiful for setting the eyelid. You could blend out eyeshadows with this if you want. I have just been absolutely in love with all 4 of these brushes. I think each brush individually is worth $20 in my mind, not to mention that you get a sponge with it, so this is such a good deal. All 4 brushes and the sponge are amazing, so I wanted to definitely mention that in this month's favorites video. A new sponge that I tried that I wasn't expecting to love as much as I did is this one right here from Eco Tools. This is like a travel one. It comes with a case. I don't know where that went, but I have been loving this. This is what I used today. The texture of it is beautiful. It's got just the right amount of bounce. I've been obsessed with it, so I wanted to tell you guys about that as well. And it's kind of nice that it is available at the drugstore. I didn't find this at my Walmart. I found this at Ulta. So if you guys want to try this, that's just something to keep in mind. I also wanted to give a little bit of an honorable mention to 2 products that I've already used before that have kind of come back into my life and I've been so obsessed with them. The first one is actually these lashes right here. I reached for them during a video this month. I was reminded of how beautiful they are. These are the Kiss lashes. Here's the case. This is the Kiss Ritzy lashes. I'll have them linked down below, but I have a hard time with lashes. Sometimes they overpower my eyes, and I feel like this is beautiful, wispy, dramatic, but not too much, and it just works with my eye shape, so I wanted to share that with you. Oh, I forgot another thing. It's on my lips, and I absolutely love this as well. You've probably heard me talk about it quite a bit this month, but it's this duo right here. KKW Beauty recently launched a 90s collection. She has eyeshadow palettes, lip liners, and lipsticks. I believe that's everything. And eyeliners. Anyways, I bought a lot of the lipsticks and I can't get enough of this combo right here. This is 90s Supermodel. Both of the shades are 90s Supermodel, so the lip liner and the lipstick, they're called the same thing, but they're not the exact same shade, which is really cool. The lip liner is kind of like a mauvey pink, and I like how it's a little bit darker because it kind of helps to shape out the lips and make them look a little bit more full. And then the 90s Supermodel lipstick is what I'm wearing in the center. It's like a lighter pink color. The only thing that I would suggest with this is to apply the lip liner all over the lips and fill in the lips with this, and then dab on a little bit of lip balm before you go in with the matte lipstick. These are a more matte formula than her previous lipsticks, and if you don't prep the lips right, it can look crusted and busted really quick. But if you have lip balm on, I feel like it's just the perfect kind of a matte finish. So I wanted to kind of give that tip to you guys in case you do pick these up, because I have noticed that it doesn't look as good if I just throw on the lipstick without prepping it with something hydrating. Okay, I have one more item, and this is also an honorable mention. I've probably mentioned this in another favorites video sometime before this, but I do like to keep track of things that I'm reaching for all over again, because I like to just share with you guys the stuff that, you know, might have been in my collection for a while that I have fallen in love with. I've been using the Benefit Hoola Light Bronzer pretty much every day this month, so much that I've actually hit pan on this, which is wild for me, you guys, because first of all, I love bronzers so much, you guys probably know. Second of all, I have so many bronzers in my collection that the fact that I hit pan on this really tells you something, truly. So I just absolutely love this. I really love what it does to my skin. It's the bronzer that I'm wearing on my face today, and I think it's amazing for more of a fair to light complexion. You just can't really go wrong. It gives you a nice glow, but it's not gonna warm up the skin too much, so if you want the skin to look a little bit more soft, this is an amazing product for that. It has the same formula as the original Hoola bronzer, which is amazing. It blends beautifully, so I wanted to give that another shout out as well. Alright, you guys, so that completes my favorites video for this month. I want to know in the comments down below what you guys have been loving for the month of September. Do we have any similar favorites? I would love to know. If you're new here, hi, my name is Allie, and I would love for you to join the family. You can do so by hitting the subscribe button, and if you're already a subscriber but you want to be notified on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays when I upload, click on the bell after you subscribe and you'll get a notification every single time I post. Oh my gosh, you guys, I've also realized that I have yet to say thank you so much for 500,000 subscribers in a video. I keep forgetting, so I wanted to make sure to put this in here. I really appreciate you guys so much, and I can't believe that we reached that milestone. I couldn't do it without every single one of you. You guys have made my dreams come true. I love what I do. I love making videos for you guys, and there will be so many more videos to come this year and into the next year and into the next year. This is just the beginning, and I'm so grateful. I seriously love you guys so much. I hope you have an amazing day wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next video. Love you. Bye!